Hey everybody, I'm back this week. I hope you enjoyed this sweet treat that I made last week, but we are going to do a nice meal this week. We're going to do shrimp chow mein. Simple, easy, awesome. What you need is your standard microwavable casserole dish that you can put a nice tight lid on. What we're going to start out with is our shrimp. You need a pound of raw, tailless, deveined shrimp. Just go ahead and throw those on in there. These are the small ones. If you get medium, whatever, that's up to you. You just know that you need a pound of them. And then you need a 12-ounce bag of, I'm using sugar snap peas. If you want to use snow peas, that's up to you, but just need a 12-ounce bag. This is a fun little, I call it a nice little dump dish. I'll throw those away later. Okay, so we have our shrimp, our snow peas. You need 10 ounces of water chestnuts. Did I read that right? Yes. Which usually ends up about 2 small cans drained, because their drained weight is 5 ounces, so you need 10 ounces of sliced water chestnut. And a spoon. Okay, so you can put your water chestnuts in, and then you need your bean sprouts, which is just, again, a little 8-ounce can, drained. Get all the goodness in there. This will smooth down here. I'm just kind of piling it all in for now. And you need 1/4 cup of chopped green onion. I prefer to use the green onion for this. I just think it turns out better. And we need 2 tablespoons of diced pimentos. 1 and 2. Okay, now get your spoon, pick up anything you might dump out, and just give that a nice gentle stir to get them all mixed around. This is the recipe that I'm showing you here makes the nice shrimp chow mein topping. I've pre-made rice to use to put this over, using my microwave rice cooker, of course. So once you get this all stirred up, get your lid put on. We're gonna put it in for 2.5 minutes, and then we're going to stir it. Okay. I'm going to grab one thing, and then I'll be right back. Set something down that you meant to show you. I set something down that I meant to show you guys, and I've completely blanked. Okay, we'll go. I wanted to show you my shirt. You see, it's this awesome supernatural themed shirt that I got at Sci-Fi Con this year from Geek Press. I will give you his Etsy link in the description. I have his card, and if I find where I said it, I'll show it to you guys. But he makes really great t-shirts, super comfortable, and they're a great reasonable price too. I picked this one up for my Bobby cosplay this year, and it was perfect. And like I said, if I find his card, I'll show it to you guys. He's from Pennsylvania, and he does amazing shirts. And I will definitely Geek Boy Press this one. And I'll give you his Etsy link in the comments. And like I said, if I had his card right before I started this, but getting everything together for my recipe, I guess I misplaced it. But I will put the link in the comments, in the description, so Thank you for the shirt. It is awesome. And it's super comfortable. I wear it all the time. Okay, in 30 seconds, we are going to take this out and stir it. And then we'll put it back in for another 2.5 minutes. And then we'll take a look at it. If our shrimp is cooked, we will move on. Once we start the second 2.5 minutes, we're going to start getting our sauce ready, which is, in a measuring cup, we're going to stir in our cornstarch into our soy sauce, and then we're going to add our garlic and sesame seeds and chicken broth, and then we'll be cooking that. You have my garlic. Okay. You don't have to take this out of the microwave right now. You can just pop the lid, see if it's hot. Okay, it's not too hot, so I'll bring it out and stir it for you guys. You can see the shrimp that are on top are starting to get nice and pink, so that's why I say take it out or leave it in the microwave. I took it out so you guys could see it. Give it a good stir. We're going to do it another 2.5 minutes, and if our shrimp still aren't completely pink after this 2.5 minutes, we are going to do it another minute. It's a lot of veggies in there, so might need the extra minute. Okay, so we're going to need another measuring cup, which I have to run right over here and grab. Forgot that I washed them. They're in my dishwasher. Just your standard 2-cupper. We're going to add 1/4 cup of soy sauce. The lid back on this because I know me, I will bump it, and then there's going to be a soy saucy mess. Okay, then we need a tablespoon of cornstarch. It's our thickener. And then I would recommend getting a fork and whisking this in as best you can, because it'll try to clump up and you want to get it whisked. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of our minced garlic. New jar. If you want to add a whole teaspoon, if you like yours a little more garlicky, that's up to you. I recommend a nice 1/2 teaspoon. I don't like mine quite so garlicky anymore. Okay. Now we're going to add, let me just double check, a tablespoon of sesame seeds. Tablespoon of sesame seeds. I read over this and I make them all the time, but I always have to, I love double checking myself. And you need a cup of chicken broth. I know we spilled a little bit. Let me get a towel. I am never the swiftest pourer, I guess you would say. It's your fork, and go ahead and just whisk that all together, and you can set it to the side because we are going to be microwaving this here when we're done. I would recommend getting some hot pads now after if you've spilled any chicken broth after you wipe that out. Set my towel to the side in case I need it again. So we're going to get our shrimp and veggies out. They look so good. If yours shrimp don't seem to be done yet, mine seem good, you can go ahead and pop those in another minute. But if they seem to be done, you can just give them a stir. And you can just go ahead and leave the lid setting on, because we are going to put that sauce that we made, we're going to put it in for a minute, and stir it. We're going to do a minute at a time until it starts to thicken up. And once it starts to thicken up, we'll be able to go ahead and put it on top of our shrimp. And then we'll do that again. We'll microwave it again, just to get it all nice incorporated and blended. Okay, what I was going to talk to you guys about now, you know how much I love the Funko Pop figurines. Well, I have 3 so far from this really awesome custom pop maker called his name's Rich, but he does, let me get this right, Far Out Man Customs. His work is phenomenal. I mean, look at these guys. You can't even tell that these are not, you know, straight from the factory made and everything. Again, I will put his Etsy link in the comments for you guys, but look how good these are. I've won these in different contests and stuff, and I love them so much. Because his work is so good. He even custom made this box. Okay, let me set these to the side so I don't accidentally pour sauce on them or something. But seriously, guys, his work is so good. You will have to check it out if you like Funko as much as I do. Okay, so just get your fork. Give that a good stir, because you'll see it might try to separate a little bit, and that's what we're trying to get it all nice and blended together. So we'll do that another minute, and we'll see if it has started to thicken up yet. Boom. Start for another minute there. Stand by to give this a good stir and see if it's started to thicken up yet. Okay, I feel resistance against the fork. So we are going to take the lid off of our veggies. We are going to stir our sauce into it. And we're going to do it for another 2 minutes. And then it will be yummy time. Might need to keep stirring a little bit because the sesame seeds are going to want to sink to the bottom. Okay. Set this off to the side. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to get my spoon back now. I'm going to give this a gentle stir. Get all the veggies and shrimp nice and coated. Okay. Gonna put the lid back on and we're gonna do it for 2 minutes. Yep, definitely gonna want my hot pads back. Okay, 2 more minutes. We can have our, now I set my plate of rice over here. Have my rice at the ready. Give it a nice cover. Start to clean up after myself. Yep, there it is. I knew I had the lid to the pimentos somewhere. Still haven't found that card. I know I'll find it probably the minute I start to completely clean up. But just remember, Geek Boy Press for the shirt and Far Out Man Customs for the awesome custom Funko Pop figurines. And if you do so choose, I did buy some nice crispy chow mein noodles to sprinkle over the top here when I'm done. And got myself some fortune cookies. Okay. I'm actually going to set my rice off to the side here. Careful with this because it is going to be hot. I don't want you to burn yourself because the steam is flying here. You can see how good. Let me get my hot pads and lift this up for you guys. Give you a real good close-up of just how good this looks. Wish you could smell this. So get your plate of rice and just give yourself a nice heaping generous portion of the topping. Make sure you get, even if you need to get a ladle or something, get yourself plenty of yummy sauce. This will serve 4 or more people because it makes such a generous portion. Okay, let me get some of the crispalies. Look how good that is. You just made chow mein, shrimp chow mein in the microwave in under 20 minutes. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. You might want to wait a few minutes, but I'm not going to. The shrimp is tender. The veggies are tasty and crispy. The sauce is phenomenal. Seriously, go try this. Check out Geek Boy Press. Check out Far Out Man Customs. You will not regret either one. You will be completely happy. Share this with your friends and family. Impress them with your cooking. Should be some suggestions, and I'll see you guys next week. And have a happy 4th of July. It's coming up. Thank you.